Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 5 straight for Florida. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And the Gators will kick this deep to begin the game. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So LSU's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Makes a quick catch. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense and back. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble now. In the clear at the 25. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. Perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I like what the offensive coordinator is trying to do here to try to keep the defense off balance by mixing up his play calling. But hey, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. They're not fooled at all on this play. Nice tackle for a loss here against the option.
And the back gets the football. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game, and give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
How about the defense taking advantage? 3rd down in inches. They blitz, expecting run, but instead, the quarterback has the ball, and they come up with a sack.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Gators offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
Ball handed off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out, fun and gun, and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games, and we all look. Every single year, but with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. That'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Hold it. Open. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Receiver makes the grab. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, their eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Gators will line up here on first down and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with.
Touchdown, Florida. Strong game by this quarterback. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got his man open downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Florida.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He missed it. After the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch made down inside the 15. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. It was a foot race, and he won it. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. But one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass this time. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Gators pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Into the second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Nobody can bring him down. And they've got the returner corralled. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. No huddle here for the offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And it's complete downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, I really thought they were going to run the football in here at the 1-yard line, but instead they decided to throw it. I think they completely caught the defense by surprise, and they get a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. The linebacker shifting around now. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Since the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you'd have to believe we'd see a timeout. They'll try to run for the 1st down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They're going to run it. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. They'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He escapes the sack. And a sophomore making an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th.
Catch is made way down inside the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
The attempted throw is incomplete. It's 3rd down and goal.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. And down big late in this game. They're going to try for a touchdown here on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Not much the defense can do here. Time to just kneel down and take the victory home. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe.
The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and